Close to 800,000 people die due to suicide every year, which is one person every 40 seconds. Suicide is a global phenomenon and occurs throughout the lifespan. There are indications that for every adult who died by suicide, there may have been more than 20 others making the attempt. This is Cherish Love, a beautiful 18-year-old, class 2021 high school graduate. Smart, sweet, but she has had some struggles. Cherish has attempted suicide more than once because she didn't think people would care if she was gone. And although she was surrounded by people who loved her, the tunnel vision almost took her away. This is her story.
I wanted to commit suicide because of family issues over time, like what they would do and say to me, and it built up to where I was just done, and I just wanted to just not be here anymore because I felt like they wouldn't care if I was gone, so what's the point? So I just wanted to do it really badly. My nephew and my niece, mainly. I mean, all my family members, like, I care about them, and, like, I wanted to stay and not hurt them anymore, like, because we've dealt with a lot of deaths in our family. So I didn't want to put that burden on anybody, but mainly it was my niece and nephew. I wanted to watch them grow up, become who they are. Yes, it would have, because everybody should feel like they matter, and at that time I felt like I didn't. Everyone matters.
When I learned my daughter first tried to commit suicide, I actually was there. I took her cell phone away from her. And she ran and tried to my husband was in law enforcement at that time. She ran and tried to get his gun. And that was definitely something that was an alert for us in regards to her trying to do that, because it was a cell phone. And so we knew it was definitely something more to it, far as the signs even. When someone is having those type of thoughts to take their lives over something like that, we know that that pressure has to be, higher than the average. From her actually hurting herself, I was not there. She was in school sitting at a lunch table, and some kids were making fun of her because she fell out off the table, off the chair, and everybody was, screaming like, oh, earthquake and all this other stuff. And she took one of the knives at the lunch table and started, digging at her skin and started to bleed.
These scars remind Cherish of those dark days and the pain she hoped to relieve by self-cutting.
So the teacher asked her, why did she do that? She said she wanted them to feel the way she felt. So from then, that's when I knew that we had, something more deeper. And so Cherish helped herself get healing, or the process, I would say, to healing herself.
I'm Cherish Love, and I matter. Talk to somebody.
If you are in a crisis, call the toll-free National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This service is available to anyone who calls. All calls are confidential. Sources and statistics are provided by the World Health Organization and the National Institute of Mental Health. If you would like to share your story, go to www.simonewalker.com and send an email of interest.
You matter.